So far, so good. Well, it's James Joseph Cummings. Character actor, voice actor.
What did you do before voice acting?
It was cold in Youngstown, Ohio, so I thought I would leave. So I did, and went to New Orleans where it wasn't as cold. And gosh, I was a deckhand on a riverboat for a few years, on and off. Sold encyclopedias for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. Oh yes, I designed and painted Mardi Gras floats. And then I thought I'd move to California after I got married and pursue voiceover. It's a just typical story. As far as any vocal warm-ups or any regimen like that, I mean, I've never smoked, you know. You hear people say, well, he's got that Marlboro whiskey voice. Well, I could fake it, but just be healthy, and sleep is your friend, especially for singing. You know, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, I will say, are my favorites, but they're in their own, sort of in their own category, you know, because they came from the classic literature. I guess it was written in the 1920s, and
I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be able to because I don't have any honey right now. But other than that, it would just be ridiculous. If I could start bouncing, I'd be knocking stuff over. So it's crazy.
from there, honestly, gosh, Darkwing Duck is a big one for me.
I am the terror that flaps in the night. I don't know if you knew that.
But that guy, and I like Hondo Ohnaka from Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars.
Hondo Ohnaka is a Weequay pilot from the Weequay system. I don't suppose you have any Silum about you that we could talk.
Silum is apparently very expensive stuff. And I like Ray from Princess and the Frog. He was one of my favorites. My daughter Gracie thought she was Princess Tiana at the time. She was 4 at the time when it came out, and it was set in New Orleans. And it was so cool because New Orleans is an actual place. It's not like Atlantis or Mars. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be so Ray, you know.
And you know, the women, they like a man with a big back porch. So that what it is, girl. There you go.
How long do you think you'll be doing voice acting for?
Well, you know, in my business, when you retire, it really only means that they'll send you your retirement money. Because if you get up, if the phone still rings the next day, like, you know, you just get up and go. June Foray, God bless her, she's 94, and she was
Granny on Granny's and Sylvester's Mysteries, you know.
But if the phone rings, I'll answer and I'll go and do it, because this is the stuff I used to get kicked out of class for. If they quit calling, I guess I'll quit answering. Well, you know, as far as advice for aspiring actors, voice actors, and this is true just across the board, see, you know, just be a sponge. Just be a sponge. My Aunt Grace, my Uncle Sam, rest in peace, they've been in cartoons, and it was my horrible, bad impression of them that have been it, like,
My Uncle Sam used to talk just like this. This is a really good impression.
Uncle Sam's popped up as a dragon, as an ogre or two over the years, you know, and my Aunt Grace, you know, she sounded like this to my ears, and so she's always showed up as a boxer who's taken too many blows to the head, you know, and so the point is, you know, if you do a perfect impression of someone that nobody knows, that's a new character. And if you do a terrible impression of someone that everybody knows, no one can recognize it, that's a new character. So, you know, you just like a sponge, you know, and you just go ahead and, you know, keep your eyes and ears open, and I think that's the best advice, you know, to do.